Hello everyone, and welcome back to my Neofly career in Microsoft Flight Sim. I'm at Walla Walla, Washington, and I'm contemplating switching to the other variant of the DC-6, the DC-6B. I've so far been flying the DC-6A since India, and I was trying to make a flight around the world in the DC-6, but I had mentioned at the outset that I would be switching from the A variant, which is the cargo variant, to the B variant, which can carry passengers as well as some payload, 12,000 pounds. I don't know if the passengers count as that payload, but anyway, let's set that aside for now. The main reason I want to get the B variant is actually because it costs less. Not the deposit. The deposit costs more, but the price per flight hour costs less. If we take a look at this A variant, it's the same as the one that I've got right now. The price per flight hour is 61,000. The price per owning day is 12,000. But for the B variant, the passenger variant, the price per flight hour is 17,000, much less. And so I get more out of each flight. The price per owning day is only 3,000 more, so that's not too bad. The deposit is higher for the Pan American version, the Pan Am. If I took the house livery one, then that would be cheaper. But I think I want to fly the Pan Am one, if I can, because that's spiffier. So I'll have to take out a loan for that. My current plane, like I said, has that high price per flight hour, and we've put a lot of time in it. Airframe 38 hours it says, but some of that it started with. And as far as the value I get back is 2.5 million. So I'm just going to give this back. Return your rented aircraft. Now I have no aircraft, but 2.8 million, so I will have to take out a loan. For the house livery, PMDG house livery one, I wouldn't have to take out a loan, but I'll take out the 500,000. Okay, and then search for DC-6 again, and that's a little bit of a distance away. Hopefully it won't cost too much to move it over, but I will rent this one. Aircraft to pilot location, 6,000. Okay. And now we can pick up jobs as soon as I transfer myself in. Alright. And there's a greater variety of jobs compared to with the DC-6A, so that's good. We generally want to go eastward. KFNL. Fort Collins, Loveland Municipal. Doesn't sound too bad. No passengers though, that's not a passenger one. This one pays less though, but it is 60 passengers. That's straight south. This one is just fuel, which means I have to land softly. Caviar. But that's a heck of a short runway. I don't think I can do such a short runway, really. Beer. No, I think we'll carry the fuel and try to land softly. It's weird that I'm not flying a passenger mission, having gotten the one that can do passenger missions, but, you know, it does depend on what they're gonna pay me for. Anyway, at least I can be comforted by the fact that I will get more of the reward because it doesn't cost as much to run the mission. Fuel to Fort Collins, Loveland Municipal. So, here's the DC-6B, Pan American livery. The variant is the United Airlines, has the United Airlines livery as the main thing, so that's why it's set like that. Okay, so let's try and make this work with everything. 3 hours. I hope not. The plane came loaded up with enough fuel, 50%. Might need an update for SimBrief, since it doesn't want to import the route. But anyway, we've got it here. And that means that Beyond ATC can read it. I mainly like to make sure that I get into a parking spot that I can get out of without a tug. So the medium ones, I would need a tug. I'm gonna pick a small one just so that I can turn out of it without a tug. Well, at least that's balanced, or mostly balanced. In other words, I won't have to try the crossfeed again, which seems to not work quite right. We're slightly imbalanced because one engine takes from the left main, another engine takes from the left tip, the other engine takes from the right main, and the other engine takes from the right tip. So two of the engines have 24 gallons more, but I don't think we'll get to that point, so it'll be fine.
Transporter, loading has started. Stand by.
Oh, well, we've got the taxiway right in front of us. It's good.
Flight crew, be advised, the fragile cargo looks extremely delicate. We have secured it the best we can.
It's fuel.
Please taxi with caution.
Oh, there's a plane without a texture over there. I don't know what that's about. That's not good. Realisms are still there. I mean, since it's a new plane, technically, I thought to check. Ground power units, fine. Everything's topped off so far. Okay. Okay, and then the fuel tank selectors. Darn crossfeeds.
9, 12, 3, 6, 9, 12.
Okay.
You're good to go. Contact the tower for clearance.
Oh, I guess I'm not Romeo Alpha 412 anymore. Gosh darn it. They've given me a really awkward call sign. Well, alright, no more Romeo Alpha 412. I might change that back though. Walla Tower, this is Papa Hotel Delta Foxtrot India requesting IFR clearance.
Papa Hotel Delta Foxtrot India, Walla Tower, cleared to Fort Collins, Loveland, Mun. Radar vectors Lesel, then as filed. Maintain 5000. Expect flight level 270, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency
270 is not
133.15.
possible.
Squawk 2705.
I'll probably have to change that. Okay. Pan Am time.
Papa Hotel Delta Foxtrot India, Walla Tower, wind 220 at 14, fly heading 070, runway 20, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 20, Romeo Alpha 41, oh, Papa Hotel Delta Foxtrot India. I've been doing too much Romeo Alpha 412, which is my normal call sign. It is what I always try to use. Okay. Okay, we are off the ground.
Nice takeoff, pilot. Have a safe, steady flight.
Gear up.
Papa Hotel Delta Foxtrot India, cleared direct Lesel. Resume own navigation.
Cleared direct Lesel, Papa Hotel Delta Foxtrot India. There we are with the Pan Am livery, finally. Wouldn't have minded United Airlines either. No, we seem to have some turbulence around here. Mountains. Typical. Couldn't really see Mount Rainier or anything. It was invisible from this part of Washington. Though we're barely still in Washington over here. Headed to... Oh no, we're clipping Oregon now. We already passed the border. Walla Walla, Washington is very close to the border with Oregon.
Papa Hotel Delta Foxtrot India, Seattle Center. Climb and maintain flight level 270.
Climb and maintain flight level 270, Papa Hotel Delta Foxtrot India.
Southwest 2162. Contact Salt Lake Center 128.05.
Oh, now we have some other traffic finally.
Contact Salt Lake Center 128.05, Southwest 2162. Take care.
Seattle Center, Papa Hotel Delta Foxtrot India requesting altitude change to 15,000 feet.
Seattle Center, Allegiant 6 Tree, flight level 200.
Allegiant 6 Tree, Seattle Center. Radar contact. Continue climb to flight level 370.
Continue climb to flight level 370, Allegiant 6 Tree.
Papa Hotel Delta Foxtrot India, Roger. Say new altitude.
Flight level 150.
Papa Hotel Delta Foxtrot India. Confirm new cruise altitude 15,000 feet.
Affirmative.
Papa Hotel Delta Foxtrot India, Roger. New cruise altitude 15,000 feet.
Okay, got that done. We're close to the Hells Canyon National Recreation Area. That's up ahead, which sort of forms the border between Oregon and Idaho. And there we go. We are now in cruise. 160 on the BMEP seems okay. Let's see what speed that gets me. Ah, I didn't have live weather on, shoot. Uh-oh, live weather has changed things quite a lot. Hope we don't get the frost again. Oil temp on 4 is a bit iffy.
Seattle Center, WestJet 2056 Heavy, flight level 360.
United 1308.
Ground speed
Contact
303,
Seattle
that's
Center,
not bad.
119.225.
Should be in good shape.
Contact Seattle Center 119.225, United 1308. Take care.
Basically a 41 knot tailwind. Alright, we are now 150 nautical miles away from our destination. Nothing much has happened. It's been a fairly smooth flight. Here at flight level 150, all green on the engine stress visualizer. I haven't turned on the high superchargers. And we are at flight level 150 over Wyoming. This is southeastern Wyoming right now, approaching Cheyenne. Well, I don't think we'll fly directly over Cheyenne, but yep, it's been fairly smooth. A little bit dry around here, it looks like. Rugged. And we have our fuel load, so I have to make sure to land smoothly. So far I've been doing that more or less with the DC-6. Terrain is fairly high up here, so even though I'm at flight level 150, we're only about 8,000 feet above the ground. But still about half an hour till the destination. I'm going at 313 knots thanks to a 53 knot tailwind, so maybe less than 30 minutes. Less than 30 minutes. We shall see. Minor turn to the south should be good. Yep.
Papa Hotel Delta Foxtrot India, Denver Center. Expect Penner 3, runway 33.
Pinner 3, runway 33, Papa Hotel Delta Foxtrot India.
Southwest 779, Denver Center, roger.
Well, we just passed the Laramie River back there.
Papa Hotel
Well,
Delta
we're
Foxtrot
along the
India.
Laramie
Contact
River
Denver
here.
Center 125.9er.
And that is Laramie, the city of Laramie. 125.9er, Papa Hotel Delta Foxtrot India. Denver Center, this is Papa Hotel Delta Foxtrot India at flight level 150.
Papa Hotel Delta Foxtrot India, Denver Center. SkyWest 5652. Contact Denver Center 127.905.
Due to the ground elevation, we don't really need to descend too early.
127.905. SkyWest 5652. Take care.
Still more than 50 nautical miles away from our destination.
Papa Hotel Delta Foxtrot India. Descend via Pinner 3 arrival. Fort Collins, Loveland Munn, landing runway 33. Altimeter 2960.
Descend via Pinner 3, landing runway 33, altimeter 29.60, Papa Hotel Delta Foxtrot India. Okay, we are flying along the Pinner 3 approach. And this is Fort Collins. Oh.
Papa Hotel Delta
Alright.
Foxtrot India. Leave down heading 155. Expect radar vectors for visual approach runway tree.
Leave star heading 155, Papa Hotel Delta Foxtrot India.
Papa Hotel Delta Foxtrot India. Turn right. Heading 155. Vectors for the approach.
I was gonna do that anyway. Turn right, heading 155, Papa Hotel Delta Foxtrot India.
Papa Hotel Delta Foxtrot India. Airport is at your 2 o'clock 17 miles. Report the field in sight.
I just don't have a big enough monitor, ATC. What can I say? Alright, well we're gonna tell them I can see it. Field in sight, Papa Hotel Delta Foxtrot India.
Papa Hotel Delta Foxtrot India. Cleared visual approach runway tree.
Cleared for visual, runway 33, Papa Hotel Delta Foxtrot India.
Papa Hotel Delta Foxtrot India, Noco Tower, Windcom, runway 33 cleared to land.
Cleared to land, runway 33, Papa Hotel Delta Foxtrot India. Oh, is that it? Okay, it's just really blending into the terrain a great deal. There it is. Okay, we are pretty low. Okay. Got lots of runway.
Transporter
go.
from dispatch. Nice landing. Go to the parking and put your parking brake
Nice
on.
landing, she
I'll
said.
be in touch.
Noco ground is Papa Hotel Delta Foxtrot India, requesting taxi to assigned gate.
Papa Hotel Delta Foxtrot India. Ramp 1 tree taxi via Delta. Echo.
At least there aren't any planes that are missing their livery. I can't park where it's telling me to park. I am instead gonna park over on this side. There's a nice big parking spot just for me right here. At least that's what I think of it as. Alright. So.
Transporter. Another cargo mission completed. Thanks, and see you soon.
Okay, doing sort of more refined shut off. Probably should have done the cowl flaps earlier. Okay. So the total payment for the mission was $485,000. It ended up being, and the aircraft running cost was $48,000. That's more of the proportion that I would like to pay compared to what the DC-6A was taking. So that is the first flight with the DC-6B. I'll have to get some more fuel, but so far so good. In fact, I could pay back that loan. I might as well hang on to it for a little bit longer. Alright, it's been a few days since my previous flight, and for my second flight of this video, I want to test out something, and we'll find out the answer right away actually. I want to try to pick up this mission to bring 57 passengers over a distance of just 190 nautical miles, just to South Dakota right there. But the reason I want to do this one is I want to see if I can simultaneously pick this whiskey one up. The question being whether the passenger count cuts into the payload mass for this one. I'm guessing it does, but if it doesn't, then we could simultaneously pick this one up. But it might be that we can't. So I'm just gonna pick this one up and then it does. It does a cut into that. And we don't have any other mission over there. I could probably find some goods to send over there. The reason why I wondered is because the fuel mass does not seem to be counted in the payload capacity. So, you know, if I increase this back up to 10,000, that doesn't get counted in the cargo at all. Whereas for other planes, it did get counted in the cargo. So, KHSR, let's see. Well, vegetables. No, we can only carry some vegetables. 14 vegetables. Well, that's a little bit more than we would be getting otherwise, so I'll buy the 14 vegetables. Or 14 parcels of vegetables, so that's included. Alright, so off we go. It's not a very long runway, just a 4,000 foot runway. And this time I'm not going to do the Beyond ATC thing because it's going to be quick. By the time
I know it's going to be a good day when
we would climb to our cruising altitude, we would need to come back down again anyway. Too bad Neofly can't use the passenger boarding animation that is part of Flight Sim 2024, not until it gets updated for Flight Sim 2024. But of course I'm not starting at the gate anyway. But we do have to check our stuff is correct.
Head count complete. Everyone is accounted for. Time to take off. You're good to go. Contact the tower for clearance.
I don't know why it's put all of it in the tip tanks. I'm trying to rebalance it with this thing. I don't know if that'll work. Okay, well that's not more than the fuel I'm supposed to be carrying. Well, the tab does agree that I have that amount. The engines seem fine right there. Well, they always start out fine. Okay, before we take off, let's get the carburetor temp. Just because it seems like it's ready to go does not mean that it is. Oh, I can hear the engine power go down because of the carburetors. The carburetor heat. Okay, speaking of which, takeoff is like this on the cowl flaps, 3 degrees. Landing lights. Okay, now we're good except for the gust lock. Right, here we go. So, not as much money as I'd like to make on a flight, but about time we did a passenger mission anyway. And I really needed to know that about the cargo. Even though it was probably going to be this way.
Have a safe trip.
Oh, thank goodness.
We hope you enjoyed your stay here. We'll look forward to welcoming you back soon.
I was worried that Neofly was not happy with the situation for some reason or another, because there was a delay in her saying anything. This is actually my first flight of the new year, 2025. Flying out from Fort Collins here. Cutting a corner of Wyoming and then a corner of Nebraska to get to South Dakota. Sorry, South Dakota. Hot Springs, South Dakota. Alright, now crossing over into Nebraska. I think that river is the border. Well, it's a straight border, so no, it's not the border. Okay, crossing over into Nebraska. There's a river here. That is not the border. The border between Nebraska and Wyoming is straight, so it doesn't follow a river. That's the North Platte River. And the highway is Highway 26. At the moment, we're chugging along at 275 knots. Hot Springs Airport has a runway 1, so we should be able to just fly straight in. Right over the Angostura Reservoir. Angostura. As we descend into it, we will be right there. I suppose maybe on the way, there should be a sightseeing opportunity somehow for Mount Rushmore, but I'm gathering that the DC-6B doesn't get those? I'm not sure. Does it get sightseeing missions? Yeah. The sightseeing missions are tourist missions, and it doesn't seem to be able to do tourist missions. But I could temporarily rent a small plane and do a quick tourist mission to Mount Rushmore. Probably not worth the money, but could be fun. I have not seen Mount Rushmore in the game. Alright, we are now in South Dakota. It doesn't look all that different from Nebraska in this particular corner anyway. So I am going to start descending. Don't have to descend too much. Well, we're just about at sunset here, and I'm hoping the passengers are enjoying the view, but we do have some patchiness around here. Well, maybe that's just how it is on the landscape. Right now, it looks like it'll be a crosswind at the airport. Well, there's that Angostura Reservoir. Oh, there's the airport. And it's about an 11 knot crosswind. I guess it's not that high. Maybe I'm not able to see those red lights? Maybe.
Ouch. That
A
looks
little
like
bit
it hurt.
hard. 57 passengers are safe. So, KHSR, everyone. let's see if we not only can disembark our passengers, but also get rid of the vegetables. I do not want to be carrying the vegetables any longer. Alright.
Transporter. Disembarking of passengers can begin.
Okay. Okay, so Neofly, we didn't get that much money, of course.
Transporter. All the passengers have disembarked. Good job. See you soon.
Okay, selling my
Let's
14
go.
vegetables. So that's an extra 15,000. Well, that's not net though. Okay, so quick flight, but at least my first passenger flight with the DC-6B, and we'll see where I go with this next time. So there it is, with its Pan Am livery, and with that I'll say thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please do press like. If you have any comments or suggestions, please leave them in the comment section below, and I'll see you next time.